box for you, Bridget, I think, right?
Yeah, that's more medication, yeah.
Yeah, we get lots of deliveries.
My name's Bridget McGarey. I'm 26 years old, and I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis in vitro.
I'm Denver McGarey, the father of Bridget and Oliver McGarey. Both have cystic fibrosis, and CF was always in the room with us. You always heard something you didn't want to hear, and you always had people measuring life and timelining and things that were soul-crushing. Everything that we do without thinking about is everything that's hard about CF. Everything that I do to take a simple breath is something that's complex in CF. It's toughest on the things you need the most.
When I was younger with cystic fibrosis, I was very blessed to be a healthy child.
Bridget was plagued with adorability. You know, to look at Bridget, you would not know that she had cystic fibrosis, let alone anything else.
I was probably 7 or 8 when I really realized kind of what it was. I do remember doing kind of a daunting Google search and being pretty nervous when I first looked at it. But I also remember at the same time reading it and thinking, oh gosh, you know, I feel so normal. No way that's gonna happen to me or be me. And in general, as a child, I just really don't remember feeling like my life was gonna be different than anyone else's.
We were, you know, all hunched at the goal line, ready for trouble, and Bridget really avoided it for almost the first decade. And then everything changed.
I had my first hospitalization when I was 14. And then junior year of high school, when I turned 17, my hospitalizations went from 2 a year to 3 or 4 a year. And when you're in high school, you know, that's hard. And it's hard on a lot of levels. It's hard because you don't want to miss school, you don't want to fall behind. But when you're a teenager, you know, what you're really focused on is your friends. So I missed a lot of activities with them. That was the first time when I really felt different. It's the first time I really felt like cystic fibrosis had taken a bit of a toll on me. And during that time, you know, I was a little bit rebellious in my nature in terms of my CF care. You know, I didn't want to do my medicine. I didn't want to do my treatments. I didn't want to have to go to the hospital until I really had to. And I had one hospitalization towards the end of my senior year, and I lost 20% of my lung function like that. And I just couldn't get it back. And I remember it was really the first time that I was scared. I remember sitting in the hospital and I just couldn't get better. And the doctor came in and she kind of looked me in the eye and she said, Bridget, you know, you've hit a tough patch, but you're not dying. And I remember those words really resonating with me, and something clicked in my mind, and I went from, oh gosh, you know, I have cystic fibrosis, this is so hard, to, oh gosh, I have cystic fibrosis, what am I gonna do about it? And that was, you know, kind of a come to Jesus moment in a way. And in turn, you know, taking care of myself physically really changed how I felt about the disease too. Because by fighting it, I just felt like I had a chance. And it was the first time I really felt like I had years to do something, and I was gonna do whatever I could to have those years.
CF is about people, not a disease. When I think of our family, there's nothing that I will do in my lifetime that's more important than CF. It's defined my time on this earth and will till I am gone. But it comes down to the big thing again. You're in the presence of hope. And the CF Foundation is out there every day canoeing the rapids and raising millions and millions of dollars. And it's humbling. There's a machine out there and a fleet of doctors and science that is so remarkable that just adds time. And that's all we want together. But we all have to realize that we're not there yet. Everybody that we can reach needs to do everything they can. We need to do more. We need to raise more. We need to learn more. We need to fix this. We need to cure this. Tomorrow's another day to fight, another day for the foundation to really grow and do the thing that every parent, every friend, every grandparent wants. We just want to find the cure.
I think we talk a lot in the CF community about beating the odds or overcoming obstacles. And when you think about beating the odds for the average person, you kind of think about being the best. And when you look at someone with cystic fibrosis, beating the odds is simply just to live. For me, beating the odds is seeing my little sister Caroline get married. It's seeing my best friends Emma and Anna have kids someday. It's me getting married. It's seeing my dad and my mom retire. It's all those things that the average 26-year-old wakes up and doesn't even think they won't have. And for me, it's everything I wake up fighting for. I think when you have cystic fibrosis, people often tell you that you're brave or that you're strong or you're a fighter. What I really am is a daughter, a friend, a sister, a laugher. And, you know, in order to be all those things, I have to fight for it. And if that constitutes me as a fighter along the way, that's fine, but it's certainly not what I wake up to be to people. Like I said before, there's just never gonna be a day when my day starts out bad and I'm not gonna chase the good one.